Quincy Lions Club celebrating their 82nd anniversary this year, and they're having a lion-tastic year with a big membership drive and, of course, their annual pancake breakfast is coming up very soon. So, Lucille Cassis and Christine Cedrone are both here, the lionesses of the program here on AM Quincy, to tell us all about it. Nice to see you, ladies. Thanks for coming over.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks
It's great to be here.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
great to talk about the Lions Club. I still am very proud to have my little lion statue that I received many, many years ago when I was a guest speaker.
Yeah.
When Michelle Lydon was the president, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
back
true.
then. I know. I've been around for longer, Christine. But a great organization, really, and really dedicated to lots of different events here in the community, but primarily eyesight, right?
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So give us a little history, Lucille, about the Quincy Lions Club.
Yeah, thank you, Joe. Thanks so much for having us. We really appreciate it. The Lions Club, as you know, has been around for 80 some odd years, and in Quincy, very active in terms of the community and what we do for vision-related causes. So the club was actually challenged by Helen Keller back in the 40s. To be Knights of the Blind. And, since then, we have, as clubs, there's so many chapters of the Lions Club, and then there's an international organization that guides us as chapters. And, our mission is to help people who are visually impaired. We collect eyeglasses and send them to people that need them and can't afford to purchase eyeglasses. We actually work very closely with Manic Community Health Center, the Vision Center, and Dr. Hopkins, who went to El Salvador this year and brought glasses. We're doing a drive for her right now for cheaters. So if anybody has cheaters out there that they're looking to donate, we'd love to obtain them, and you can look on our website for that. For more information to get them donated to us, and we can pass them along to her.
Anybody who uses those knows what you're talking about, right?
Right. My husband has them all over the house.
The reading glasses.
Yeah.
But even those are getting costly now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You can never have too many cheaters to help you out as you get older. So, in addition to that, though, we have our iMobile.
Yes.
Which we love having at events, and we'll talk about the pancake breakfast in a minute, but.
Great.
We'll have it there. But we have partnered with the Quincy Public School System for many years, and we actually have equipment and volunteers that know how to use the equipment to go out and check eyesight for kids in the elementary level. And we've actually caught a lot of problems. Last year, we gathered some statistics, and we caught about 20% of the kids that had problems, and to date we've screened almost like 6,000 people with this program. It's in the last 10 years or so, and this is really significant because there may be issues with a child's eyesight that the parents aren't aware of, and it's great because then we work with the school nurse, and then they refer that person to get a vision test by an optometrist. So we've caught a lot of problems, nip them in the bud when the child is young, so that they can either get glasses or get something corrected for the future. So we're really proud of the work we do with vision, and we also raise money for the Mass Lions Eye Research organization, which is a very prominent organization in Massachusetts that does a lot of important work with Mass Eye and Ear and for people who are visually impaired. And even some of our members have macular degeneration themselves, and know how important it is, to do that.
Yeah, it's very common. It's very treatable when it's caught early, right?
Right.
So, and I've told the story before, I'm a direct result of that elementary school eye testing. So,
really?
Yes,
I did not know that.
Not here in
Joe.
Quincy, but in the town that I grew up in. Third grade came around, and the Lions Club testing program came to my public school system, and sure enough,
Really?
the eye examiner said, "Please tell me, where the little red apple is on the table." And I said, what table? And
Yeah.
from there, it was determined that, I was nearsighted and got glasses. So my third grade
Yeah.
teacher couldn't understand why, I was doing so poorly in school. And turns out I couldn't see the blackboard. So
Oh,
I'm sure that story
wow.
is told, time and time
Yeah.
again. Does it start even earlier now? At what grade?
Yes, we
Yeah.
actually are trying to do more with the pre-K.
Okay, yeah.
As well, and we're always looking for referrals of schools that would like us to come in
Okay.
and partner. So even in the greater Quincy area,
Okay.
we will accept referrals from schools to come in,
Great.
and even some of the private schools.
I was just going to ask about
as
that.
well.
Okay. Okay.
I know there's some private schools in the area
Sure.
that could use our
Catholic
services.
Academy and
Yeah,
Woodward,
and the
perhaps, or-
nurses, Woodward
Yeah.
and St. Agatha, this is Milton, but
Right.
a lot of the nurses are pretty stretched in terms of
Oh, yeah.
their day-to-day activities, and they don't really have time,
That's true.
to do these types of intensive screenings.
Yeah.
So we're happy to come in and do it.
Okay, super. Good to know. So just reach out to the club.
Yes.
If they would like
yeah,
to
we
get
have
a referral?
email info right at Quincy
Info at Quincy Lions.
lionsclub.org
Okay.
and quincylionsclub.com is our website. You
Yep.
can also find information there about screenings.
Okay, super. Excellent. Lots
Yeah.
going on. It's
Yeah.
a great club. How many members now, Lucille? Even just
About
roughly?
60.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, over the years, we've gone up and down, but we're actively recruiting for new members. I
Okay.
think if people really want to get involved at the local level, Quincy Lions Club is a great place
Mm-hmm.
to be. It's a great group of people. We have a lot of fun. We do. We have a meeting once a month, and,
Yeah.
and we're at the Common Market at 5:30 to 7:30 once a month, the first Tuesday of the month, and
Okay.
we welcome all new members. We're actually running a drive where it's 20% off if you sign up in 2023.
Oh,
so
really? Okay.
there's just a little bit of time left in this year to do that.
Okay.
And I've been a member for 12 years, and
Yeah.
I love it. I gotten a lot out of it
Yeah.
personally, and the club is so supportive of its own membership as well. In fact, we had recently a story of one of our members who needed a kidney, and we were able to gain a lot of support through. We actually sent something to you guys at Quincy Access Television and to the Quincy Sun, and we were able to expand the search for him, and he ended up getting a kidney.
It's a great success story.
And
yeah.
he's a former president, Ernie Falbo. He's okay with me talking about it.
Yes.
He's a great guy, and was in serious need of assistance, and the club really banded together. So we band together for our own,
Yeah.
but we also come together for the community as well.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
great organization. What drew you to it first? Initially, how did you get involved?
Well, I have to credit Joyce Hogan, who's
Okay.
a long-term Lion. Everyone knows Joyce in Quincy. Joyce, when I worked at Father Bill's
Yeah.
for years, and she was on the board, and she said, "You have to come over to the Lions Club." And I'm like, "Joyce, I'm so busy," And I just immediately fell in love with the people and the cause.
Yeah.
And we go out and do a lot. So it's been really rewarding.
It's always said that you get more than you give when you volunteer at an
Oh,
organization,
absolutely.
and that
Yeah.
sounds like it's been very true for you. And Christine, you're nodding
Absolutely,
your head for
yeah.
you as
Yeah.
well. Yeah. How long have
Yeah.
you been a member yourself?
Oh God, I don't even know how many years it was, but I'll tell you how I became a member.
Okay.
Mayor McCauley invited me to a Lions Club event.
Oh.
And at the time he was working in Boston. So he told Roger Hamill, you need to sponsor her.
As Frank would often do, right?
Yes,
To tell
absolutely.
people, yeah.
So he sponsored me. It was like probably around 1994
Wow,
when I first
okay.
became a Lion, yeah. Probably one of the best organizations ever. And I will tell you that my daughter got absolutely the best treatment because I had someone to call. And I was able to get assistance when she was young. I knew something wasn't right, and I called Joyce Hogan, of course.
Yeah.
Joyce got me in touch with someone from Mass Eye Research. I got an appointment with her like right away.
Wow.
And if it wasn't for the Lions Club, she would be completely blind.
Wow.
And she's not. She's legally blind, but she can read large print. She's doing wonderful in school, and I don't know if what she's able to do would happen if it wasn't for the Lions Club.
That's amazing.
So
Yeah.
it is. It really is. And she, when she turned 15, the disease she has that she got at birth was completely eradicated, and
No
that's
kidding.
because of the fundraising and the research that the Lions Club has done.
So how could you not be a member of the Lions Club,
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's an amazing
Yeah.
story,
Yeah.
And a great reflection on Frank McCollum, because he was
Yes.
probably the best spokesperson for the Lions
Oh,
Club
yes.
of all
Without
Yeah,
time.
doubt.
Frank was a great
Yeah,
mind.
without a doubt, yeah.
Really good.
And right there at the front lines at the pancake breakfast every year.
Oh yes, and the first one up
Yes.
to get pancakes.
That's well,
as
that
well.
too. Yeah. And seconds and
Yeah.
thirds. And, yeah.
Yeah.
So we do a great deal of events throughout the year. I'd like to just kind of run through
Yeah,
some of
please.
them.
You're the service coordinator.
Yes,
so-
yes,
okay.
this year. So last, just a few weeks ago in October, we were at the Food Truck and Music Festival.
Oh.
We had a great time,
Even though it
despite the
rained.
rain. It was still wonderful.
Yeah.
We're here to really talk about the pancake breakfast,
Yep.
which is on November 12th at 8 o'clock in the morning. That will be at the Kennedy Center. And we will also have the iMobile there. We'll be doing ice screenings for kids and adults.
Okay.
Of course, that's free of charge. We sponsor each year a speech contest and a peace poster
Oh.
contest. Those both are in the midst of being working on right now. December 1st, we have the luncheon for the visually impaired, which will be at the Common Market. December 16th, where we will be working with Wreaths Across America
Oh.
to help place wreaths at the cemetery. We also ring for the Salvation Army during the holidays.
Sure.
Our big fundraiser is the Evening for Sight, which is April 4th this year at the Terrell Room. We're also active in Cleaner Greener. We work on the Sailor Cemetery every year. And last year was our first debut, but we'll be back at the Flag Day Parade in
Oh,
June.
okay.
So we had a really great time. And again, at the end of that parade, it poured.
I
But
remember.
We made it. We made it before it ended up.
Do we bring the
becoming-
rain?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I
But
can't figure
so
that
we're a
out.
very active club, and the people are what make it. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
the people are just amazing.
I think that would be, it's a revelation to a lot of folks that you're involved in so many different, Lions Club, you just think eyesight, right? The
Right.
automobile, that's all they do. But listening to that list, there's so much more.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We also just became a member of the community service for high schools. Like if you want to volunteer, you can volunteer with the Lions Club as part of your community service
Oh,
hours.
okay, super. I think they need, 30 hours to graduate?
Yes,
Okay.
that's new this year. So
Okay.
that's something that if anyone's interested in helping, let us know, and we'd be happy to put you to work.
Okay.
Come
so-
flip pancakes.
Yes, yes.
She's already got pancakes on her mind.
Yep.
Exactly. It's all about the food.
Yes.
Do you have to be 18 to be a member? Do you know? Do you have younger folks?
We have there's a Leo's Club, but Quincy doesn't have one currently.
Oh.
But there is a Leo's Club. That club is for anyone in high school. And
Oh, okay.
under, yeah.
All right. Okay. So, but for Quincy right now, at least. Yeah.
Right.
And obviously, no upper age limit, right?
No, absolutely not. No.
All right. Let's talk pancakes.
Yeah.
Sure.
What's
so
going to be
the-
happening? How does it work? What is it for?
Yeah, so the Pancake Breakfast is a big annual event for us.
Yep.
We used to have it over at Southern Artery, and
Right.
we moved last year to the Kennedy Center. So we want to make sure we get the word out that it's at the Kennedy Center.
Okay.
We ask for a $5 donation at the door, or even prior on our website,
Mm-hmm.
but it's totally optional. You do not have to. That's just if you would like to make a donation.
Okay.
I do want to mention that we have some great sponsors that support the Pancake
Yeah, please.
Breakfast every year.
Absolutely. Yep.
So we have Eastern Bank, who supports the breakfast every year, Cohane Funeral Home, Dennis and Associates, and Granite Payroll also supports us, Quincy Councilor Dave McCarthy. And then we have Mignosa's Fruit Basket
Oh.
that also supports us. And then our individual members, Tom Zakauskas, who's been a longtime member, Josephine Vidal, Jennifer Amate, and Dave Sawyer. We do raise a fair amount of money with the breakfast, and that goes all to the Quincy Club charities
Okay.
that I mentioned earlier. It could be the Mass Lions Eye Research. It could be, as Christine mentioned, it could be individual requests that come in
Yes.
from people in the community that need assistance. There's a lot of things we support. In fact, with our gala this year, we raised almost, I think about $37,000, which is like the most we've ever raised.
Really?
And we were able to donate to many causes that were eye-related in the state as well as locally.
Okay.
So once we raise that money, we don't keep any of that money.
No,
That
sure.
money goes right out to all of the causes that
Yes.
we support. And the membership dues are what helps us keep the club going.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, the pancake breakfast is really just to get the folks together in the community to have a nice breakfast together. And, the iMobile is actually a new aspect of the breakfast this year.
Okay.
In past years, Christine did a great job getting the iMobile here. It's very much in demand. It's somewhere in the state every weekend.
Is there only one in the state?
I think there's only one.
Is that
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
It's huge. It's
Yeah.
a big
Yeah, I've seen
vehicle.
it, yeah.
And we'll be doing the screenings, as Christine mentioned, for adults and children inside the iMobile and inside the Kennedy Center
Okay.
during the breakfast. So we just want to make sure that everybody's aware. Not just seniors. Anyone can come to the breakfast.
Right. Yeah.
And it's just really a way for us to get together and promote the cause of the club.
Yeah. Do you
as
need
well.
tickets beforehand, Lucille? or-
No,
No. Okay.
you can come right to the door. We have enough pancakes, we think, for everybody. So we are looking for donations. We do have. We kind of have pancake themed sponsorships.
Yes,
so
I
it's
was going to
kinda
ask you
fun.
about those. Okay, go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
So we have the tall stack, which is a donation of $250.
Okay.
And again, we're not looking to make a killing here. It's just to cover our expenses for the supplies and whatnot.
Sure.
And your name will be on the placemat, which unfortunately I have a black and white printer, but there's a placemat that goes down
okay.
and has all the sponsors, and depending on your sponsorship level, you'll have a more prominent ad
Gotcha.
on the placemat.
Nice.
And then you get 10 complimentary tickets with that
Oh.
to bring your friends. And for the short stack sponsorship for $100, same thing, you're on the placemat, you're on our website. We do a press release after the event, and any sponsor is included in that. And then the flapjack sponsorship is $50.
Okay.
And most people can afford to do $50, which we would appreciate so much. And your name and business will be on all of those things, plus you get 2 complimentary tickets. So, and we mention your name also at the event. So, we appreciate the support of the community in helping us put the breakfast on.
Yeah, of course, it's a 501c3 registered
Yes.
nonprofit, so all donations are tax deductible, right?
That is true.
Keep that in mind as
Yeah,
well.
absolutely.
Who's doing the cooking?
we have quite a chef crew.
Dedicated
Yeah,
crew.
dedicated crew who love doing it every year.
Spatulas in hand.
Yes. In fact, last year we had a little problem with the oven at the Kennedy Center, but that's fixed now, so we're good.
Okay.
But we actually went out and bought our own griddles, so we even have backup plans
Okay.
for more pancakes.
All
So
right, very good.
It'll be good.
So customized, made-to-order pancakes.
Yes, Mickey Mouse.
It's a good point. Go bring the kids, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd love to see the kids
Yeah.
if they want to put they have their costume on, or it's after Halloween. But
Yes.
come as you are. Come and dress up
Yeah.
if you want.
November 12th, it is a Sunday, 8 to noon at the Kennedy Center, and the iMobile will be there. Do you need an appointment for the iMobile, or?
No, it's
okay.
actually first come, first
First come,
serve.
first serve, okay.
So
So very good. Christina, I was curious, you mentioned the poster contest. So if
Yes.
you could expand a little bit more on
Yeah,
that.
so I don't know what the actual, so the Peace Poster Contest is a contest that is done at the middle school level.
Okay.
And I don't know what the theme is this year.
all
Probably
right.
should have known that. But we can get you more information about that.
Yeah, I'd be
so we
curious to
can-
know
yeah,
about
absolutely.
that, and maybe if some schools want to participate, they could reach
Yeah.
out as well.
Absolutely.
Okay.
absolutely.
Anything else we should let folks know about right now?
No, we just always want to have new members and
Yeah.
join us, and we'd love to see you. And it's a pretty small commitment in terms of your time. It's once a month, and but the volunteer activities are scattered throughout the year, and they're quite fun. So we'd love to have you as a new member. So.
Okay, and don't have to be from Quincy, right?
No, I'm
Yeah.
from Braintree, so
Okay.
you can surrounding areas, and
Yep.
that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
In fact,
great.
we'd love to have people from Braintree because they don't have a club, and
Oh, there you go.
we'd love to have folks there too.
Well, Quincy used to be Braintree, so.
That's right, exactly. So it's all good.
It's all
is
good.
all good,
All right.
yeah.
Thank you both. Really appreciate
No, no
the
problem.
Thank you,
opportunity.
Joe.
You're welcome. Hope helps get the word out for you
Yeah.
for the Lions
Yeah,
Club.
we
You do-
appreciate that.
You're very
Absolutely.
welcome. You do great work.
Okay.
Thank you.
And thank you for
Thank you.
watching us here at AM Quincy. I'm Joe Catalano. We'll see you next time.